Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Subsistence Land. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. I didn't realize I was still carrying heat packs until someone pointed it out, and I was like, really? Why am I carrying them? Yeah, we don't need them anymore. It's well into June, now, or May. Now, June, I'm going to carry the insect repellent with me, even though I don't think that we can use it yet. I believe it's March, April, May is spring. Then June, July, August is summer. September, October, November is fall. And December, January, February is winter. So basically, yeah, this is not going to be needed until June, but I might as well get used to carrying it now. And quite frankly, I'll forget about it if I don't. And in fact, I probably, I think I might want to have more than one. They're not that expensive to make. And we seem to be doing well with getting rotten meat these days. Medicinal tonic plus 2 rotten meat. So medicinal tonic plus a couple rotten meat. And then we can make ourselves another insect repellent. And we're almost done making all the wood planks that we asked ourselves to make. So there we go. In fact, we got one more. Now, what is the plan for today? The plan is... Let's see, what are we dealing with? Okay, we've already used a whole bunch of mass. So we have to let the base build mass back up. And then we're going to make something. There's a few things we could make. Refinery. We could make another solar panel and a wind turbine because power production in the new base is going to be an issue. We could even then we could make another generator because this whole triple generator thing is my usual standard setup, and I find it useful. Having 2 generators is okay. 3 is best. And again, just a reminder, why do I do 3 generators at once? That's because each one will generate 1 power without overdrive, which means, maximum fuel efficiency. So all 3 of them on gives you 3 power. And then the mass fabricator uses 2.5 power. So with all 3 running, I can run the mass fabricator and not drain the base completely. It'll still, run mostly fine. As it is, it's going to crank up to just about 3,500 and then shut off. So, because right now our input and our output are massively overmatched. Like, we are really pumping power into the base. But we're not asking the base to do anything interesting right now, so that's not a big deal. We've got 8 of you. We can put you back. And then we have our last board that we had. So, oh, hey, Ruprecht is over there. Hey, Ruprecht, how you doing there, buddy? Are you leaving already? Oh, man. Let's take a look. We're doing well with all of our materials here. Repairs are reasonable. I have a spare pickaxe. Somebody mentioned that. Bandages and health kits are good. We're okay with stuff. Maybe we could pick up maybe a couple of more arrows up. Let's do 10 arrows. You're gonna need you. Actually, let's get the stick started right now. There we go. And then we need just 5 of the... Hang on a minute. 5 of... Yeah, then we'll be fine. All right, and did we get all the sticks made? Almost. Let's do that. We're going to go looting again. Looting and gathering wood. And I'm going to try something. I mentioned last time that the loot from... Oh, there's Ruprecht again. Oh, he just disappeared for a minute. But the valley loot just seemed kind of off. And it just didn't seem right. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try doing a second run to the valley and see if there's a difference. It could be RNG. It could be any number of reasons why it would be different. But what the hey, we're just going to do it anyways. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a valley run. Anybody out here? It's quiet. Okay. I'd love to make a lockpick. Oh, is that a building crate? Oh, it is a building crate. I need building crates because the one thing that we're really, really hurting on... Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Oh, okay. All right, fine. Fine. Oh, he bit me. Oh, I knew I was cutting it close, but I wanted that fiber. The one thing that we do really need a lot of is the... Oh, actually, I just saw something that makes me want to change my path. Okay, let's go bring you over here. And there we go. You've lost interest? Excellent, because there's a building crate over there. Scrap is something that we are in dire need of. We have been burning through it like crazy. Really? Seriously. Bad attitude. Absolutely terrible attitude, Bear. Okay. We need scrap. We need it quite badly because we are doing a lot of... oh, there's some scrap right there. We're doing a lot of like manufacturing right now, making various bits and pieces. Okay, we're clear. I was just checking on the Ruprecht factor. We need a lot of bits and pieces. We need like all of these things that we're building. You know, stuff like the refinery and the turbine, solar panel, and the mass storage and power storage, and oh, there we go, and all that other business. I hear you, Wolf. You don't think I didn't notice you there? I did. I assure you. All of those things. They all require scrap. Everything requires scrap. Scrap is like, it's like the glue that holds everything together in subsistence land. Without scrap, nothing gets built. So, yeah, we need to find as much of it as we can. And that's why I'm trying to focus on getting a lot of these. I'm trying not to get distracted by other things. I'm trying to keep up with the supply of scrap mainly, but other things too. We need wood, we need all kinds of stuff. So mass. I think I was thinking I would bring up, I think I brought up the lockpick. Yeah, we're not making a lockpick because we don't have the mass, and we're putting all of our mass right now into everything else. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. The thing about lockpicks is that they give you access to, well, lock crates, and lock crates often have some really nice things in them that pay back the mass that you use. Things like, you know, making, because it costs mass to make ingots, for example, and you can get ingots out of. Oh, I'm not going to get that fiber. I don't feel like dealing with that, Bear. You can get ingots out of lock crates and all of that other stuff, and a variety of other things that require power to manufacture. Wow, look at all the fiber. Okay, I'm going to definitely be... we're definitely going to try and... Oh! I'm cutting it close. I'm really cutting it close with these guys, but that's okay. It's kind of fun. I do like dodging. The only thing that can happen, and it does happen, is did we leave him behind? Yeah, we did. Is they will bite you sometimes, and then every once in a while when they bite you, they'll infect you and stuff like that. So if that were to happen, I would just be forced to, you know what? No, we're just going to use you. No, we're going to use you. Come here. Come on. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about you anymore, Wolf. There. Perfect. All right, where were we? Oh, yes, looting. And, oh, I saw scrap. Look at that. It's just peeking right out there. Look at that. Oh, in the grass. Sneaky, sneaky. Very sneaky. Nails are also important, but we've got a lot of nails, so I'm not really kind of worried about them right now. That's less of a concern at this moment. All right, let's get back on the trail here. We're heading up the valley, and I must say, okay, we seem to be getting some pretty good loot drops, like the, you know, not huge numbers of crates, but oh man, I shouldn't have said that because now the crates are going to dry up because I mentioned it. That's a crate right there, I think. Oh. All right, let's head on up there. Oh, there's a crate right there. Yeah. I don't know where I would left off. I got distractified. Hey, scrap. That's okay. I don't mind getting distracted for scrap. But yeah, so I was sort of talking at one point about the trade-off with lockpicks. Lockpicks, and the nice thing about lockpicks is that they oh man, so much ammo. They really do pay themselves back, but it's just you know what it is? It's the amount of mass that we can produce. That's essentially what it boils down to. I had a question. Actually, somebody that was new to Subsistence, and they weren't really familiar with it, and they're like, "What's mass? Right? What's that all about?" Oh, hey, bear, hey, bear. And I mean, it really is just it's a component of manufacturing and subsistence land, crafting. It's part of the craft. It's a crafting resource. But that doesn't really answer the question. That says what it is, but you're not really answering why. Like why is mass a thing? And really it came down to like it was something that Cold Games sort of came up with for this game. I mean, I assume that it may be used in other games. I'm not saying it's, reinventing the wheel or anything like that. Or inventing the wheel, I should say. Okay, we're doing it. All right, got to do the drive-by. Yep, got it. You lose, Wolf. You lost that one too. He's still right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. And really, I think what the question really is like, what is the purpose of mass? And I honestly have always thought that it was kind of it's just an artificial way to slow down production, and not in a bad way. I mean, I'm not being critical of the concept, right? By artificial this and oh man, there's a crate right there. It's just that it's one of the things. Okay, all right. Let's rewind a minute here. One of the things that makes that Subsistence is known for is being a little bit. Oh, hey, there's a crate right there. Being a bit. Oh, and right there. Oh, and right there. Okay, let's go get this one and then backtrack. It's known for being a bit grindy, right? There we go. In fact, I'm going to eat you and maybe you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he got me. I didn't run fast enough and I'm bleeding. He didn't, okay, so if you can just manufacture everything as soon as you can gather all the materials for it, the game is too fast. You finish the game, you build your giant base, and then you're done, and then you're bored, right? And I think that I think mass was just simply something that was created to extend the duration of the game, right? To provide a little bit extra, to add to the requirements, right? Add to what you need to invest in something in order to make it happen. And I think that's what it boils down to. That's really what it's all about. Is that it's a way of sort of making gathering or manufacturing things more rewarding, right? It should be difficult to make a lathe. Oh, for crying out loud! You know what, buddy? Here. I've just about had it with you guys. I don't need you just randomly coming at me every time I want to get some loot. So we're just there. And eat you. But it's a way of it's rewarding. It's like if you finally get a lathe made, right? Lathes are horribly expensive. Oh, everything's after me. Everything is after me. And you need a lathe in order to make a BCU cracker or to make the elevator or all kinds of stuff, right? So it gives you a goal, gives you something to strive for, and something so that you can accomplish things. And so I think that's just generally what it is to make. You could boil it down to to make the game more rewarding, right? When you actually get certain things, it's more you feel like you've actually accomplished something. If it's too easy, it's boring. Nobody wants to play an easy. Well, I mean, it depends on what your objective is. If your objective is to pass time, then there's nothing wrong There's nothing wrong with pastime stuff. I think we all play them. I mean, Minesweeper's a good example of something like an old game that has been around for a long time that is more of a pastime than anything else. And there's a lot of that kind of stuff, and I'm not knocking them, right? Sometimes you just want something to keep yourself busy, not have to think too much, you know. It's fun. But anyways, but a survival crafting game, like that's, you know, what like this is, it allows it to be more rewarding and all of that sort of stuff. And I think that's one of the reasons why, like, Subsistence isn't like a hugely well-known game. There's people that do know it, of course. I mean, obviously. I mean, we're playing it, right? Uh-huh. Do I really need... No, okay, we don't need to deal with you. Oh. There we go. Now. Yeah, but it's still being developed. I think it's a great game. I think people have... They when they first play it, they can get turned off by the... Do I want to bother trying to get you, dear? Oh, I missed. I mean, I didn't miss. I hit him, but I missed the... I missed what I wanted, which is to... Oh, hey, look at all the ores here. What the hell? We've been ignoring ores for too long. Oh, man. I can't remember what I was saying. I think you get the point, though. Right? It's a game in development. Oh, yeah, frustrating. Yeah. If you get past the early game, because at the beginning, like, you're just trying to figure it out, and this game is, like, super frustrating. Because you just keep dying. All the wolves, everything wants to kill you. You've got no stamina, right? You're just, like, absolutely, you're just food for wolves and bears and everything else out there. Yeah. All right, where are we? So we're at, this is called Twin Peaks, or Twin Rocks. It's right there. That's because there's two rocks. They're right there. It's a popular building site in before lakes were brought in. People built around this all the time. Around this tree. I know Game Edge did. He built here once. Let's do the old arrow shotgun combo. We'll make sure we got ammo in the shotgun. There we go. Come on. Yeah. And then we'll reload. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay. Anyways, and where we are right now is literally like there's a fence line along here, and then this is the new area down here, and then our new base that is right here, right? So we're not far from that spot. We're just a little north of it, and then I have a base that I built a base here for season 1, but yeah, this is Twin Rocks. These are the Twin Rocks right here, and then yeah, we're basically standing right next to the big tree. There we go. And people used to build around the big tree and stuff like that. It was a really common place to build. Very popular. You know what we should do is fill this map in through here. Oh man, I used to run through here so often it's not funny. This was the place. This is where these trees were where I would gather pretty well. It was my own private little grove of trees. In fact, you know what? Just for reminiscent and sentimental reasons, we're gonna gather these trees. Yeah. Because it's a nice little group of 4-log trees, right? And you know, you're not obviously if you need a lot of wood, you'd go somewhere else and get a whole bunch, but just for daily gathering, it was a nice little spot to come in and grab a bunch of stuff. And my base was like right next to it, so I'll show you where it was. And it's essentially the top of the valley, or the end of the valley. The opposite end of the valley from where the bridge base is, where we usually enter the valley from the bridge base. It's the opposite side. Okay. Are we running out of light? No. we are. And then that is no man's land over there. There's yeah. So this is the my season 1 is where I learned. Remember, I've got these rules about how I pick where to build bases. My season 1 base location was where I learned one of the rules. It's where I determined one of the rules for building, choosing a building location. And that rule, one of those rules is don't build too close to the fence. I'll show you. Those are all the 4 log trees. There's the fence right there, and my base was right here. Right on this, right here. It ran, basically, I had this all blocked off, and then it ran all the way along here, and then to about here, and then up. Looked like a giant resort hotel sitting up on top of this bluff. It was actually kind of cool. I'll show you where this is. It's right here. Right at the top of the valley. Had a big, beautiful view of the valley. But the fence is literally right here. And, yeah, that's where I learned not to build next to the fence. Because what happens... Oh, let me just show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. I had a hunter base here, a hunter base here, and a hunter base here. Now, I believe the classic shape that is called a triangle. And essentially what it did is it blocked, like to get out of there, I had to either weave, there's a narrow band that I could go through here to get between the base that was over there and the base that was over there. Or I could go along the fence, along behind Twin Rocks. Because the hunter base was like right next to that arch, next to Twin Rocks. And yeah, it was, and half the time when I went through there, I would piss off a hunter. And that would be when lakes were introduced, there's a lake back there, and that's where I used to go to build I built a little fishing, vacation hut back there. All right, I think we're starting to, we've got a little bit of time. And let's just fill this bit of the map back in again. And then we'll drop down and loot down here. Because it's a good loot area. That's how I know it's a good loot area, is because I used to loot it every day. And there was always tons of stuff down here, but I've got some scrap. There's always also a lot of animals, by the way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew I was running a risk with that one, but I wanted to get that ammo crate. There we go. Let's just eat you, have a bit of water. There we go. And yeah, we're definitely going to have to start heading back, but we're going to loot our way back, so. Not a bad little loot run. It wasn't super fantastic, but it wasn't terrible. And I'll have to wash my hands at the little lake, the valley lake, on the way back. Is that iron? I think it is. It can get a little hard to tell if it's iron or if it's potassium in the light. Sometimes the light can play tricks on it. Yeah, we're running out of daylight. Okay. All right. By the way, the reason why I tanked up all my food is because we're about to do a run. Yeah, we're going to run, and it's going to be dark by the time we get back to the base, and I do not want to stop. Because we probably are going to end up picking up animals between here and home. Like that wolf right there. Now, the big question... Oh, okay, good. The wolf didn't follow us that much. The big question is what to build next for our new base. So I did get some feedback regarding that. Oh, hey, great. The feedback was based around the fact that, well, your base, you're not going to have a lot of power production at the base. That's true. That's true. So I should be focusing on making power production. And it's a really valid comment. But I think what I'm going to end up having to do, just because, okay, it takes a lot of effort and time to make solar panels and wind turbines, which are they're kind of like your set it and forget it type power generation, right? And it really is like the more of them you can have, the better off you are. That's just ideal. The more solar panels and wind turbines you have, it's just that they're just amazingly great and awesome. And then the next step would be generators. And that's why I have the triple generator set up. And then I basically go out and I get a bunch of biofuel and or a bunch of fat, and I make biofuel, and then I power. And I use the generators for doing a lot of extra power generation. So in my current bridge base, the wind turbines and we gotta go. We gotta get back. The wind turbines and the solar panels, they do a lot of the daily base maintenance plus a bit more to, if I'm not doing anything super demanding, it'll always end up being fairly either like it won't deplete during the day, right? But that's just because I have like 10 plus solar panels and 4 plus wind turbines, right? Oh, okay. Problem is that the new base is not going to have that. Oh, I hear you, Wolf. I hear you. The new base is not going to have that. Okay. Oh, I missed. What the hell? I barely see you. Oh, I got him. Okay. And he's just a black blur coming at me. Oh, and he did the side swipe. Oh, dude. Okay, let's get this building crate because it might have scrap in it. It didn't, but we had wood planks, so I'm happy. All right, and fat. Fat's good, but I do want to do some tree gathering. It's very dark. Sorry about that. I can barely see. Anyways, the base, it does we'll head back to the base right now. So it basically, before we left, we had all 3 generators running, and it was cranking up power into the base, and it was going to basically turn off at when the base hit 3,500, which is the maximum power I can store, right? And then probably during the day, it basically sort of stayed up around pretty close to 3,500 because the solar panels were augmenting power and they were pumping it into the base as much as the base was using it. And then the wind turbines were doing maybe a little bit, but right now there's like almost no wind. So right now, if we go and we'll go and take a look at the wind turbines, but I don't think they're doing much. So there's nothing being pumped into the grid right now. So it's slowly dropping from 3,500. What is that? Is that a pig? No, it's a bear. Oh. Okay, all right. Is that the bear that I dragged over here? Might be. All right, well, let's not worry about it. Let's just try not to... Oh, is that another fiber? Okay. Man, I can't see. I can't see Jack. All right. There we go. Let's get some light happening. And then we'll take a look at the turbines. I don't think they're doing much. Not right now. And then we'll take a look at the power. Because this is super... It's not... Yeah, they're basically just lazy right now. They're not doing much at all. You can see they're sort of spinning a little bit. Kind of whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah. And if we take a look, right now the input on my base is at 0.08 and the output is 0.79. And that output is a combination of the mining drill, the... Oh, great. I heard that. Can we save the other one? There we go. Let's just use wood. There. And we'll let you up. There. The mining drill, and these lights right now, and then the fridge, right? The fridge is drawing 0.11 because it's upgraded. And so, yeah, 0.79. Now, if I go and turn off... If I turn off all the lights... By the way, do you know why I have the lights on? Because right now, Like, I can see enough to do my own thing. It's because of video. Without the lights, the video is terrible. And then if I turn off these mining drills, we'll turn them back on in a minute. Then essentially the only thing drawing from the base is the fridge, which is, as I say, 0.11. And so really the only thing coming out should be 0.11. So even then, the base is still pulling out more power than is being put into it. So it's going to drop very slowly. 59, 58, right? But yeah, it at a certain point it hit 3,500 and then it just started dropping when it got dark. So anyways, yeah, enough of that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory at that point, so. But yeah, I like to have lights. We'll turn the drills and stuff back on later. And of course, we're also going to do something like, I don't know, cook a bit of iron and maybe a bit of copper. That's going to be drawing 1.12. So what I'll probably do is I'll just turn on a generator, and that should bring it to... It'll still drop, but much slower than it was if I didn't turn that generator on. Okay, now... wash my hands. We have to be tidy. Okay. Where was I? Oh, putting away stuff. Yes. And... we got an onion. Nice. A little bit of fat. What's our situation here? 26? Not bad. Okay. And there we go. 59. It's starting to go back up. So we got 24 scrap on that run. That's pretty darn good. I'm quite happy with that situation. You know what? Here, let's just do the plants, and we'll sort out the inventory later. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Actually, here, we'll eat the grub. That'll save me from what has been now identified as grub blindness. You know what? I need to put stuff away. This is not going to work. Not going to work. Okay, you, and you can go in there. That, and that can go in there, and then that can go in there, and that can go in there. Then we can grab a bit more water. Nope, wrong way. And, we're getting light. Okay. Got rogues on the North Shore. And... we got rogues way down here. There's like a bigger lake here, but then the big lake here between the two. Good to know. And then we've got rogues in the valley. Well, that's the forest, actually. And it's getting a bit light to see them anymore, but yeah. We did an okay job opening the map up over here. Not great, but okay. Oh! Okay, that's the base. That's the hunter base. There's rogues just up the river from it too. And this is like a field next to the waterfall. And yeah, they're sort of down there in that field. All right, good to know. Good to know. I need you. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. And are you ready? Oh, you are. Okay, we'll get you in a minute. Oh, you're going to be ready too. Oh, I don't need to add anything for you. Okay, we'll sort you out in a minute. Let's put all of the ash away. And this as well. Now, what is that? Potatoes and tomatoes. Now we could do another set of potatoes and tomatoes. In fact, what we could do is tomatoes. Yeah, we'll just use the seeds from this to get to do it. Okay. Whoops. Stop. Okay. All right. And then we'll go that, and then that, and then we'll take the 4, and then we're going to take another 8, and then we're going to take... Oh, did I overflow on potatoes? Oh, I did, but the other way. Okay. There we go. And then... Come on. Done. Oh, nope. Over here. Tomatoes, yes. I don't know if we need these tomatoes, but we're going to do them anyways. Actually, we should turn off the lights as well. Okay. What shall we... Oh my goodness, more rotten. Okay. Tomatoes. We're doing really well with tomatoes, so I think we'll feed them tomatoes. Yeah, that works. And we'll get the mining drills turned back on as well. Let's see. You and... There we go. No, put that away. Stop it. And... So, I'm probably going to leave these here, and then we're just going to run them constantly, and then basically come back over to this base every once in a while to pick up stuff. There's 2 things that I think I'm going to have this base do even after I build, we do the other base. Even after we build the new base, this base is still going to be around. Oh, choo-choo train. It's choo-choo train. That's what I call them. Because they sound like a... But yeah, this base is going to be the still base, the distillery base. It's going to be the plant, like the farm base, and it's going to be the mining drill base. Plus, probably I'm going to have to do the lathe work here, because making this thing is expensive. Let's take a look at how much it costs to make a lathe, shall we? It is 250 mass and 2,000 power, plus a whole bunch of stuff. It's not, okay, it's not critically, like, it's not super expensive, but it isn't cheap. Let's put that in there, and then that, and then that, and then... Oh, what the hell? I'll eat you. Actually... There. Is that good enough? One more? Okay. All right. In the next one, what is the plan? We have to manufacture something because we've got 100 mass sitting here burning a hole in my pocket. We're building the power back up, and what is the biofuel? It's good enough for now. So yeah, we're going to build something, and then we're going to take a bunch of this stuff here. All this stuff, we're going to take it over to the new base, and then we're going to spend a couple of days over there. We're going to overnight in the new base. We'll take some... We've got some more boards that we can make. So we'll take some other things. We'll take some of these boards. That, and, you know, this, and maybe even some fiber. You get the idea. So we're going to take a few things over to the new base and get that sorted out. But first, we're going to make something... I'm going to see if I can make a wind turbine. They're not... They take a bit of effort to do, but they're worth it. And, you know, it's a lot of rope and circuit boards and stuff. Yeah, it's these things here. They take mass to even make those things. And then 200 mass on top of that. So, well, we'll make a wind turbine, and then we're going to head out. All right, I think that's a good plan. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye. I do love the way the sun... All right, bye-bye.